Hey. Hi. Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll just be sharing insight on the apps I used and the platforms I used to like save, invest and make money this year. So this is my notebook and I'll be checking here and I'll tell you guys the apps. So let's get into it. First app that I used to invest was Easy Equities. So I started Easy Equities last year around 2020. Last 2021. I started in 2021 in October and I deposited 100 Rand. That was just for me to basically explore the app and like see, just to like get inside. I was the student at the time, still am. I was a student at the time, so I was just like 100 Rand. Let's see how this works. Sounds interesting. But then this whole year of 2022, I made a commitment where I was depositing money. I think I started being serious when I saw dividends coming into the account, and I was like, child, this is interesting. Okay. And then I got to learn that people actually make a living out of dividends. Like people actually invest and they use the dividends as income for a living. I was like, actually, let's make this a commitment. Let's commit to this. Let's invest. So I ended up investing in Easy Equities. Put that 100 Rand in, and then January or sometime during the year, maybe November or somewhere there, I decided to go into Easy Properties because I wasn't really that sure. Got Easy Equities. Honestly, because I was just like, stocks go up and down. I'm more of a property girl. So I went into Easy Properties and that's where I invested in Kikuyu and I think the Monroe at that time. Yes. Put a couple of cents in there. I'll try to share how much I put in. It wasn't a lot because I was still like exploring and stuff. And income wise, still trying to climb up the ladder. Invest where we can, but for now we're just investing the little that we have to invest. So Easy Properties, and then when I got like in January, I started investing in more. I was like, okay, let's make a commitment. Every month we deposit this certain amount of money and then we just see where we're gonna like disperse it. And I'm here now, looking back now, guys. I have an AUD account, the Australian account, I have a USD account, I have an Easy Properties account, I have a TFSA account, and then I have the ZAR account. So in the course of the year, discovered all of these and invested in companies that I was like, but I'm still learning, so I'm still make a little update on that. And then the second app that I invested in this year was Frank. So with Frank, I've been using it as more of a emergency fund account. I've been using Frank as an emergency fund account because compared to Easy Equities, they have like the Satrix top 40 and then they have the Allen Gray. So with the Allen Gray, it's like a cash fund. Is it called a cash fund? I'm not sure, I'm still learning these things. Yeah, the cash fund account, and then with the other one with the Satrix top 40, like the top 40 companies that are said to be performing very well. So that's where I was investing. Frank, I was depositing, I'm just gonna be honest, I've just been depositing 200 every month into my Frank account. And for the most part, like half of the year, it was just red. It was just red. It only started like looking cute and like, like just like in November or October, I was like looking cute then, and now it's in green, and that means we're in profits now. Saying, but yes. But on the bright side, every time there was like a decline and I saw the red, I was like, time to invest because the shares are like low, the prices are low now. So this is a great time to be investing. So I've been using Frank as more of my emergency fund account. I think next year I'll then deposit more. I haven't had any emergencies yet. I don't have a kid. I don't have a boyfriend. So it's the time to be venting. No, yeah, but I don't have any of those, and I try to live way, way below my means so that I can invest and save. So yeah, invested in franc, 200 I've been depositing 200 every month, but you can deposit how much any money that you have or any amount that you have. Same with easy equities as well, because with easy equities, that was 100 rand. I was like buying 35 rand, that 2 rand there, 2 rand shares to see, okay, So yeah, franc was the other account. And then I used stash as well. Stash will come as the third place where I invested. I used stash to save money because I was doing the whole 10 cents challenge. Now with stash, I'm not quite sure about it because I stopped. Guys, like the bank charges were insane. Like I would check my app, and when I would check my app, there's bank charges. So when I traced the charges, they're coming from stash because so what happens is I was doing the 10 cents. What happened was I was doing the 10 cents challenge, right? So every time you amount to like 20 rand, then they withdraw money from your account. That's how they help you save. So when I calculated those 20 rands that they were now taking, it was bank charges all the time. I still couldn't figure, and I still can't figure out how to maneuver that, because I was hoping that I could find a way where I would somehow get that whole amount to be deducted from my account month end. I still haven't gotten that option, but those withdrawals, that 20 rand, they didn't break somebody leave bank charge, so I had to stop the whole challenge. And yeah, so that was but if anyone knows how to get automated to be a monthly thingy, let me know. I'll gladly go back. 10 cents aren't hectic, it's like 10 cents a day. And then the other app that I've been using is Fed Group. So with Fed Group, you're basically investing in farming. You buy your seeds, then they plant them for you, and then they grow them. So technically you're a farmer and you're in agriculture. Who's away now? But I think with this app, I don't know, guys. I recently, not recently, but I bought, I'll try insert videos and then just talk on the videos as well, because I don't know how best I'm going to explain these apps, to be honest. I'll try go into detail with other videos and, just to show you guys. But with Fed Group, I bought 3 berry trees? Yeah, berry trees. I bought a beehive, and then I also bought moringa trees. So far I've only gotten returns from the moringa trees. I'm not sure about the berries. So I don't know, maybe next year we'll see around harvest time how the berries do, and then I'll come back and let you guys know about the berries. But so far I've only gotten returns on the moringa trees. The beehive as well. All I'm getting from the app now is honestly gibberish. Only place I got money from Fed Group got returns as of yet. The moringa trees, the berries and the beehives, I guess we'll see next year how they do, and then we'll see the profits from that. Yeah, so that was the 4th app that I invested in this year. And then I also invested in RSA retail bonds. So because I'm still new and I don't have I didn't have the funds to invest a lump sum, I decided to go for the top-up retail bond. It's called the top-up retail bond, yeah. It's called a top-up retail bond. So every month or whenever I can, I just top up the amount that I initially invested in the account. So that's what I've been doing with that one. I invested in the RSA retail bond. So that's government. Basically, from what I know with the RSA retail bonds is, what I do know is retail bonds, you invest, you borrow the government money, and then the government uses it for infrastructure. stuff. So then they have like certain rates that you get, percentages that you get when you invest for like 3 years, 5 years. They have different types of retail bonds. They have the fixed deposit, the top up, and I think the inflation rate bonds. Yeah, I'm not particularly sure. I'll try look it up. But yeah, those are the ones that they have. I'm investing the top up because I'm a broke kind who's just trying to, get her finances together. So yeah, there are the top up ones are the best ones for me because every month or whenever I have money, I can just top up what I already have in the account. So yeah. And then following the following apps I'm gonna mention are not really savings or investing or in particular, but I did surveys this year. I did surveys and I earned money from surveys this year. I'll try to insert how much I earned from the surveys. So the place I was using for surveys this year was Prolific. So when I was probably doing the laundry or doing whatever, or at work, sometimes I can't mention this, but sometimes at work when I'd be on break and I'd get a notification that there's a survey app, I'd quickly do the survey and then it would pay me. So this app that I was using for the surveys is called Prolific. So I was using Prolific for surveys this year to earn that extra cash. I used the cash for takeaways. I got to buy my car. I don't want to lie. I used Prolific for takeaways. I was just basically, because my PayPal with how I set it up or how it's set up is Prolific pays you into your PayPal account. So with me, I've been using my PayPal because Uber Eats allows you to use PayPal as a payment method. So I was using those funds from the Prolific PayPal payments for takeaways. Yes. Almost all my takeaways this year, 90% of them bought from Uber Eats, my PayPal account. So I kind of saved. We'll call it saving.
Okay, so with Prolific, you just have to sign up for a PayPal account so you can earn your money. And then you can use your money for anything that you want, honestly.
Yeah. And then I used Snip and Save. So Snip and Save is like a couponing app where, let's say you're going to buy your groceries, you will check the app. The app will have a list of stuff that you can get cash back from. It's kind of like couponing. I don't know if anyone watches any of those TLC couponing shows, but it's like couponing. So maybe let's say you buy milk and then they'll give you R1 back or R2 back. So it kind of accumulates and then you can withdraw it as an EFT into your account or you can ask them to cash send it for you. And I've withdrawn money from it, so I know it's legit. So yeah. So who doesn't want a little cash back with the normal groceries you do, Who doesn't? So yeah, so I was using Snip and Save as well this year. Well, I've been using Snip and Save for a long time because I started in university using Snip and Save, but this year because I was buying groceries myself, a lot of them myself, then I started using Snip and Save. I invested in Airbnb. So when I started doing my internship that I'm still doing now, I was saving money into my savings account. Wait, before I get into the Airbnb thing, one other app that I used was Tymebank. Tymebank has the highest interest rate as compared to all the other banks. So the interest you get on your savings is very high. So I was using Tymebank to save when I started doing my internship. I was using Tymebank to save, and then I started living alone, and then I was at home. For the most part, I tried to stay at home to save money, but winter yafika, South Africa, Johannesburg is not safe. Hey, I got robbed. I was mad. All those things. So I had to move closer to work. So yeah, but nonetheless, I still continued saving. So with the Tymebank savings, started an Airbnb with a friend of mine. So those savings that I was saving into the investment Airbnb. So that was another place I invested in, Airbnb. And then Tymebank as well. I don't know which app to put, but yeah, those two apps, Airbnb and Tymebank. Tymebank, the best for interest rates, high interest rate. I'm still using it even now, even for my personal savings and also for the Airbnb as well. So I use it to save funds for the Airbnb so you can get interest rates on the savings that we have on the Airbnb. You know, Airbnb, yeah, call it Airbnb, whatever. Please guys, Tymebank, the best app, the best bank ever. Like, I'm not an advocate. I use Absa as well and Capitec. I use Capitec for my business, my clothing brand, which is what I'm wearing right now, you know. Try to give you guys a little turn so you guys can see. But yeah, this is brand. So I use Capitec for the sales for my brand because Capitec is like cheaper and stuff, and I think, yeah. And then Absa, I use it for my personal savings because it's very, very secure for me. And this Tymebank, but like guys, like I got Tymebank, like yeah, Tymebank is the best. It's the best. I got Tymebank. Jim, yeah, I'm a posa kunch. He did the best. He did the most. Yeah, I'm a posa man. Napela like kisekile better than the bank takes my Tymebank, the best bank. If the moment I get out of my comfort zone when it comes to Absa, when Absa still on that student account thingy, so I'm just, you know, the minute I've dug deep into Tymebank, I'm leaving Absa. Listen, I am leaving Absa for Tymebank. Like, do I get penalized for saying these things? These are my opinions. These do not account as financial advice, guys. It doesn't account as financial financial what? Advice. Doesn't account as financial advice. I'm just saying, Tymebank for me, honestly, has been the best bank. Bank charges wise, withdrawal wise, everything wise, interest saving wise, the best. So yes, Tymebank is another savings don't you should look into. Anyway, the last place I would recommend is the last app. This app is not a savings app. This app is not a investment app. This app, K227. I don't know if they call it 227 or 227, but it's an old mutual app that basically looks like like this app is free, number one. Number two, it's an old mutual app, so you can trust it. You don't like, why wouldn't you trust an old mutual app? And then like it tracks you just link all your savings, your investments, your bank cards, everything. You link them onto the app, and then it'll show you everything. It will show you your net worth, it will show you your liability, it will show you your asset, it will help you create your budget for the month. Like, this app has been amazing. 27, the best. It tracks all your finances for you, even those little, let me tell you a little story. So remember the dividends I was telling you guys about, the easy equities. So what happened this other time, I didn't know that with the dividends, there's also like, they charge you like tax on your dividends and the brokerage fees and whatnot. So this other time, I'm on my 227 app, I see all these details like showing, like in, you know, like I don't know how to say it. I was saying, because when you get your notification on the Easy Equities app, it'll just tell you what 6 rand or 5 rand or 20 cents or 50 rand, you know, from your dividends. But it won't show you how much you've been taxed on your actual dividends that you're getting. They'll just show you your amount that's paid out to you, you know. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, so they actually took tax from my dividends. Yeah, so 227 helped me notice that they took taxes. There was the brokerage fee charge for the dividends as well. I forgot what else was showing there, but I was like, wow. But yeah, this app is the best app. If they would motivate, guys, it's 1,000 in your, it all, like, so what you do is, I think you're basically going to like link all your accounts. These are your bank accounts, you know. What else? Your rewards account, the clicks, club card, anything. Snip and Save is there as well. Imagine it's there as well. They have the retail bond, the savings, the RSA retail bonds thingy also there. They have your old mutual. I don't know any of the savings, investment, blah 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 things that they have on 22. All of them, because I don't use all of them. Oh yeah, for the accounts that are not available on the app, you can add them manually. So like, how do you, let's say you invested in a stokvel or something, you can just put it in manually. 200. It's like about 200 yards or 200 again. And that's it. In my next videos, I'll be going into more detail on the apps, and then maybe I'll be telling you guys the disadvantages and advantages of the apps, pros and cons of using the apps and the platforms that I've mentioned so far. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to see the upcoming videos as well, so you can all get the money. Can all get this money in the next, I don't know how many years, but yeah, so that we can all get this money. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications, bell notifications, just trying to push out this content so that a lot of us can go into this whole investing thing, because it doesn't really need a lot of money. 20 rand, 10 rand, 1 rand, 2 rand, 100 rand. I mean, free knowledge on the internet. Thank you for watching. Bye. Till next time. Till next video that you watch. Created by me in 2 minutes. Bye.